All right, have fun, buddy. I'll be
Good
back
luck.
later.
Okay, I'll try and be
No,
around.
it's okay. I understand you gotta go to bed soon. It's almost 8
I
o'clock,
should be
so-
around.
No,
I'm
it's
just
okay.
gonna do
No, I
homework until
understand.
then.
Yeah, you can go to bed. It's okay. I understand. Good night. Everybody say good night. Everybody in chat say good night, Mr. Mooten. Rachel, are you still in Florida or are you gonna die? What the fuck is this shit? Do I have to fill this whole thing out? Is this fucking multiple test? Multiple choice bullshit? Alright, my dudes.
It's gonna go.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're playing game.
What game are you playing though?
PUBG.
Okay.
PUBG.
Forecasted and understood inflation, that's typically not an issue, even if it's like 6% instead of 2%.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Maybe.
What? This doesn't sound like a game to me. Are you guys playing games or are you guys having a debate?
The debate room.
Well,
is
debate room is full
With what?
with other
Other
people
people.
debating.
See, right?
Rid of
It has to
all
do it
the
as
people.
efficiently as possible.
What are you
So-
guys debating in here?
Oh,
Nothing.
hi, Destiny. Yesterday you were talking about
Hello.
AI. And I have...
I fucking love you. Every single time. I'm not gonna have this conversation now.
Every single
Oh,
time
every
what? No,
single
finish it. Every single
You
time
can't-
what?
Okay,
Oh,
every
God,
single
did
time
you
I'm in a
fucking
channel
hear?
with you.
Destiny, leave, because everyone else is gonna
Get
come
the
here.
fuck
You might as well
out.
just leave.
Okay, well,
Fuck
I needed a
block
channel
it?
for my shit, and you guys have taken over every Discord channel. Everybody's doing some
Larva
dumbass shit.
lunge, you
Why
reason.
just block it?
Hey, can you
wide
stop harassing my people,
Mr.
Steven?
Moon, make a Games 4 channel, you fucking retard.
There's a fucking
Yes.
larva lunge. What?
No, there's
Why
the
don't you
love
make
cloud.
a Games
Oh,
4
okay.
channel, Destiny? It's not
Hey,
that hard. Though.
why is Sylvine
fuck up.
unbanned from this Discord?
I've never been.
What are you doing in here, Leafs?
Yo, what's up, my dude?
What are you doing, Leafs? What are you doing in here?
I was waiting for a friend to come online. So we can
Waiting for a
listen.
friend in the Larva Lounge? Do you think just any...
Yeah.
Are you even a Larva Lounger?
I have a T2 sub and a Twitch sub.
Okay, alright, you're cleared. You're cleared to be in
Hey,
here.
get off me, fam.
Whoa.
Love you, my dude.
Hey, Leafs.
Why the fuck is everyone coming in here?
Hey, Leafs.
I, was just
I wonder why.
picking a friend.
Hey, Leafs.
Okay, this is now the D&D room. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, fucking end your life and don't talk. If you say stupid shit, I'm banning you so fucking fast from my whole Discord, and I'll ban you from chat, and I'll post your IP and your Facebook, and I'll dox you, okay? Clarity,
how's
your
your
mic is
squad
really,
doing,
really,
my
really
dude?
quiet, by the way. What?
Oh, is it?
How's your
I
squad
haven't
doing, my
pushed
dude?
talk. Can you hear me at all right now?
I can hear you, it's just pretty quiet.
Okay, I'll try and set up.
Yo, my dude, if I come out to Omaha, Nebraska, can we live together?
Live together or lift together?
Live together.
Sure thing,
Alright,
dude.
that's-
Whatever you want to. Yeah, man. I'm always down for scheduling workouts with other gym bros. Yeah.
My dude. Sure. Well,
Just make
I'll
sure you
let
have 2
talk
hours
about
of
it.
your time available before
Wow.
What the
That
fuck
was
is
Sean's
that?
screen.
Yeah, you're
What? Is it really? Do you really think
No,
so?
I got him. I got him.
I got him. Actually, I got him, Mr.
I
Mitten.
muted him. so
No,
couldn't
I
say it
banned him.
anymore.
So,
Well,
He
it wouldn't let
couldn't
me
say
ban
it.
it for some reason.
Good job, my dude.
He said it.
yeah.
All right, can you do your D&D thing? I'm modding this for now. Good luck.
That's what
Alright,
I'm doing
that's-
right now.
Have fun with your Dungeons and Dragons. Good luck.
Okay. Where do I start?
What is
All right. Just bring up like a notepad or something.
Oh my god.
Or I mean, you've got like a character sheet there.
Do I need a
so you've
notepad
never
if I have
played
a
D&D 'Cause
character sheet?
just do what you want. We're
Okay.
just gonna go
Where's
over,
the
like,
larva
very
lounge?
basics on how to.
Who said it? Was that Serene?
Who
Puppy?
came in and scrang?
I think that was...
Yeah, just
Ban him. Just ban him.
Did you ban him?
Did you ban him?
Oh shit!
And
I'm
who?
too scared of being here.
Ban
now.
him.
Bye.
if they're a sub, they can join. So anybody joining now is a subscriber. So if you
Okay.
ban them,
I don't give a
It's fucked.
fuck. Ask me if I give a fuck if they're a sub, Mr. Mooden. Do you think I stop me from banning subs? Have you watched me play League of Legends on the stream? I will ban
well,
any
I care
motherfucker.
because
Okay.
I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be told in like 2 weeks. Hey, Mr. Moon, can you unban all those people?
Good.
that banned?"
Make them spend 2 weeks off thinking about what a lonely fuck they are when they have no fucking friends in real life because their idea of being funny is walking into random chat rooms and screaming retarded shit. Maybe they'll be a little bit more appreciative of this place and they won't do it next time, Mr. Mooden.
You know what? Let's ban him then.
Okay, I'm
Fuck
sorry. Other guy was talking. Sorry, go ahead.
All right. So the very basics of D&D.
Yeah.
So like how it works. You just
Listen, I watched all the Lord of the Rings, okay? So I have a good idea.
yeah, you've got a pretty good understanding of how fantasy roleplay works.
Yeah.
So, but like the actual game is, you have a dice, usually a 20-sided dice. You roll it and you add your modifier. It depends on what you're doing, depends on whatever. But so you've got like your strength and your dex and whatever. Doing something that needs strength, you add your strength bonus, whatever else.
Dingernault, can you tell your fucking mom to stop throwing pots and pans around in the background? Holy shit. Alright, I'm sorry, Clarity. Continue.
It's good to feel really connected with the character, so you're gonna pick dwarf just like you are in real life.
Ban him, Mr. Wood! Get him out of here!
Yeah, that guy gets a pass, homie.
Okay, keep going. Clarity.
All right. So when you roll and how you roll is determined like by the game. So it's a little bit like unique. It's not really like a board
I
game.
watched
It's not
all
like a
of the
video game,
Lord
really.
of the Rings. Ha ha.
So you've kind of got your dungeon master or your game master.
Yep, there's gonna be 2 here, but yeah.
There's gonna be 2. Okay.
Apparently Trump is controlling the monsters. Oof.
So essentially, one of them like sets up the scene or whatever, and then you decide how to act in it. Like they'll be like, all right, you encounter, this dude, he says this, and then you can talk back, or you encounter these monsters, and then you roll, see what turn order is, you go, you react, you do whatever you want to do. There's rules for how everything works, obviously.
What edition of D&D are you playing?
5e.
5th edition, obviously.
Do you have a player's handbook to create your character?
Nope.
No, you can find that shit online.
MR mouth cring.
Steven, do you want links to basically all of the books and shit?
He doesn't need all of them.
He only needs the
his
player handbook. Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's free, who cares, right?
If you create a new character, you should start with the player's handbook, and it walks you through it step by step.
Yeah, the player's handbook will take you through how to do it step by step, but I'll kind of like go through it with you. And like,
can you just tell me what the best character to make is?
Okay, well, no, everybody stop autism
All right.
out. Don't just scream it. Go through the characters, Steven. Find which one you want.
Okay, so I click character builder. I'm on D&D Beyond. Is that okay?
Probably. I think
Sort
you
of.
pay for that.
You have to pay
But,
for D&D Beyond?
The problem with D&D Beyond, if you haven't paid for it, it actually limits what you can view.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I mean, I could just pay for it. I'm an adult. Okay, wait, let's... Okay,
All
so
right, well, we're
first
just
things
gonna
first.
start-
Do we start with class, or do we start with race, or what?
You should start with
Race.
class first.
Yeah.
You can
Class.
Start with.
Okay, give me the classes.
All right.
What are they?
Rogue. So
Barbarian,
we're gonna go alphabetical.
Wait, is there like a website so I can see these? Okay, I see it.
it's in
Barbarian,
the
Bard,
handbook.
Druid, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Sorcerer, Warlock. These are the classes?
Correct.
Yeah.
So does
I would recommend if
something
it's your
about
first time
that.
playing, you probably wouldn't want to play something with spellcasting. That stuff's usually like pretty fucking complicated. It's not actually that complicated, but it can be very confusing and can slow down the game a lot if you don't know.
Okay, I was a StarCraft player, so I'm good with complicated stuff, right? But
All
okay,
right.
go ahead.
Generally, from what I understand, you're doing like a kind of like a hardcore dungeon crawl. It's gonna be like tough and people are gonna die a lot.
Yeah, so I
So
was
if you really
thinking I
wanna,
want
like-
some bitch-ass, tanky motherfucking high survivability character, okay?
Yeah. So
You probably want
high
to play
survivability. Barbarian is the easy choice. Has the most HP. Has lots of ways to mitigate damage. Doesn't need armor to be tanky.
They're pretty dumb, though.
All good.
What level are you guys starting at?
Starting at 1.
Level 1, where else would you start, dude?
Shit. Some people jump to level 3 to start off.
Okay,
It's more
that's some
survivability.
casual-ass shit, alright?
Some other options. You've got the fighter. It's a little more versatile than the barbarian, but a little less tanky. And then you've got like the paladin, who if you want to do spellcasting might be an okay option. You've got the ability to heal.
I heard Paladin was banned. I don't know how true that is, but yeah.
Might be. It's a pretty good class. And then there's if you want to just avoid damage instead of like being able to take lots of damage, rogue or monk or something like that. They're faster and better at stealth. So
Steven, I linked you the player's handbook.
I don't know. What's
Not
like
reading.
a cool fantasy character that you like? You can just
I
kinda,
told
like,
him he'd want to
emulate
do
him.
rogue or like wizard, I think,
Why would I want to do rogue?
because you were literally talking about on stream like, oh, I'd love to be fucking stealthy. Like,
Dude, I'm just kidding, okay? Those are memes. This is serious discussion now, Mr. Witten.
If you fuck up and
Okay, then what do
walk
you
into
wanna
do?
Games
And know
3 one
everything
more
and
time,
show
I
how
swear
high
to
IQ
God,
you are.
it'll be the last thing.
Wear a fedora. give
You're
you corruption
4,
bonus.
3 ass will do. Happy
How many
15
people are you going
months.
to be playing with as well?
Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody linked a B thread and I had to click all the webms in here. I'm done now. Okay, so we're going between... We're not doing a barbarian. We're never playing barbarian. That just sounds like the dumbest, most boring class in the world, right?
Fighters are pretty cool if you want to be like sort of tanky, but like with a bit of versatility.
Barbarians are versatile?
Not barbarians, fighters.
Oh. Fighter just sounds like... That sounds like the boring starter class at like you level 1.
That's
Druid's really fun.
If you're going to be level 1, everything's going to be boring.
Like at level 3, everything starts to branch out.
The thing is that at level 1, any bad roll that goes any way against you can just fucking kill you.
Who's got...
Except like a barbarian, because you have the most HP. You have a much better.
What's like the starting HP value of a barbarian?
1d12.
Wow.
12 plus your Constitution modifier.
12. Okay, what about for a fighter?
10 plus
10.
your Constitution modifier.
Okay, what about for a warlock?
8.
No, definitely not. Okay, well, what about for they said paladins were banned?
that's what I've heard from chat. I don't know how
Paladins
true it
are
is.
10 as well.
No,
think
I
you
didn't
could
hear that.
trust
I heard people
them
saying that
there.
this guy always bans paladins, but I don't think they actually said that paladin was banned, did they? Nope.
Paladin is
Paladins
also
are
a
pretty
10.
cool.
Don't blame me if you guys end up with a party of 4 warlocks. Why did he say that? Do people pick warlock a lot or what?
Usually you would want to do like character creation and like coordinate a little bit with the other people, but usually it doesn't really matter all of that much. 5th edition is made in such a way that you don't really like, you don't need like a super balanced party. You'll do a little bit better with a balanced party.
I mean, if he DM's any good, he'll like cater for what you're missing and shit.
Destiny, do you know what kind of playstyle you want to take in combat? Like, do you want to sit in the back and use ranged, or do you want to get up front?
I need to do what's safe. I need a backstory for my character, and then we'll go from there. What's our character backstory?
Well, you have to figure out your class before your backstory.
No, we have
right?
to figure out the backstory for the class, you fucking retard.
Generally,
need a
the
race.
way I do it is
You can do
figure
both.
out what role you want to do in combat, and then do a character backstory.
Okay, but the role we're going to do in combat will be determined by our character backstory, won't it?
Well, usually
Sort
you
of.
build a character backstory around what you want to play.
Okay, but I
Well, no.
am actually very dedicated to the role-playing elements of this game, so actually I will create a character
That's
first.
actually
All
that's
right,
a legitimate
that's
strategy.
great. If
Some
you're
characters aren't
if you're really
combat-based.
dedicated to role playing, what I strongly recommend is picking a class and then making a background that works with that class. If you make a background and then try to pick a class from there, you can find yourself being like, that doesn't really fit for like everything. So it's a lot easier to start with a class. Or
Destiny, I bet
wanna
you
be a
don't
guy with a
even
sword,
know how to
or
roleplay.
paladin or fighter or whatever.
Bonus meme, why?
If you want to do
That's the
backstory
main
first, you pick a race first, right?
No.
Player's handbook.
No, if you want to do backstory.
Whoa, what? You're saying only certain races are capable of certain backstories, or what?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
man, sweaty.
Well, races have specific stats which will boost your ability to be a certain
Yeah.
class.
Okay, but
Well,
those
when I
stats are on a
choose your
bell
race after
curve.
your
It doesn't mean
class.
that like you can't have a really. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're rolling. For
You
stats,
can
you're
actually
taking, like,
take
standard
facial
numbers.
trait.
No, stats are assigned. Yeah, I remember you said that on stream. I guess we can just talk about the stats really quickly, just so that like you understand what we're talking about.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What is the fucking story of this fucking shit? I got linked to like a
It's
Roll20 thing. Can I? How do I log in? Okay, hold on. I'm on Roll20. How do I see the campaign that I'm in? My account?
Go to games.
Oh,
Ish.
games. My games.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
Heroes
join game.
Graveyard. Click join game. Allow camera microphone? No. Okay, now what?
All right. Well, it's good that you're already in a Roll20 because there should be like a character sheet in there for you. that
Yeah,
the
up
DM
at the
assigned
top
one to you.
right.
At the top
There
right,
should
there's-
be a little newspaper thing.
Yeah, why did you get your character sheet? Were you giving it by them, or did you just Google?
I think we were supposed to give it to them. Wait, top right character sheet? I don't see this shit anywhere.
You should see a little chat box
I see
and then
chat.
a newspaper beside that.
You mean journal?
Up in the tabs. Yeah, journal.
Oh, okay.
And then you should see like a character name. Should be random.
Whoa, the character sheet I can just type in. Can I just give myself like 100 speed? Holy shit.
The DM will check it.
Oh. Boring. Doing? Where should
I
that
have
be?
no idea. That's like up to your DM.
Where would that be listed at?
I have
In the
no
player's
idea.
handbook, if you go to chapter 4, that has like a bunch of pre-made backgrounds.
No,
He's
Why would
talking
I
about
want a
the campaign
pre-made
setting.
background? Yeah, I need to find out the campaign of this thing.
You want to go up into the cog on the
Yep.
right where you found the journal.
Okay.
Exit the game, and then go back to my games.
Yep.
And just click on the game. They might have included a bio with a little backstory on the campaign setting. But otherwise, nobody has any idea. I don't think he's released it yet.
I thought they had.
The reason you would choose the pre-made thing isn't for like your story, it's because it gives you extra proficiencies and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. So the pre-made things are kind of like so you have your class, and then there's like an official background that you take, which gives you like a couple extra skills and like a
Wait, what?
role-playing ability.
Why would you ever do anything besides this then if you get extra skills
No.
doing it?
You can make up your own, and it tells you.
They're very, very general,
Random
and
skills.
you can make up your own if you want and talk to the DM about it.
You do both. You always choose a background from the player's handbook, but then you also make your own backstory. They're not the same thing.
Like, you've got the PDF, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'll be back 1 second. Somebody find the video that they posted. I think they've got the story for what this is about. I'll be back.
Oh, there's Sundread. He's a DM for all the
Yeah, I
game
brought him in.
speak. He's probably the only one who should help Destiny in this situation.
Are there any English majors in here?
What you need, Mr. Mutant?
Strong no one.
Haha.
I need someone to write my partnership application, homie.
I got you, dog.
Good job there, man.
I'll do it for $150.
Wow.
I won't actually. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't give you 150, so.
Shit.
I want
You should,
friend a paper for college.
I was just Kappa. I was Kappaing, alright? I'm writing it myself.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Why don't you ask your boy JT Bear to help you?
JT Barrett's doing football things, okay?
It's also
Oh,
sucking.
he's got time before his game. Also, I don't want to get in a football discussion, but he's not sucking, so
He's objectively a very bad quarterback.
I'm sure he is.
I hate Mr. Mutin.
I'm just gonna say, 0 and 30,
me too.
0 and 31.
Mr. Mutant knows where it's at.
I love Mr. Mutin.
Good for you.
Hey, who here is going to TwitchCon?
I am.
You're gonna fight Destiny?
No, I'll be sucking his dick and getting a leech tattoo.
Gotcha, guys. You're gonna stream that?
I guess.
Hell yeah.
If you see someone like Ice Poseidon, would you ditch Destiny to get more fame?
No, hell no. Fuck Ice Poseidon. Probably not. For Tyler 1, probably. Nah, I like Destiny. He's my friend.
Aww.
I'll remember him when I'm a big streamer like Lyric, okay? I won't forget about him.
You'll host him every once in a while.
I'll host him all the time. Give him all the views. I leached 207 subs, I think, right now.
I'm actually a sub to you, Mr. Mutin.
Yeah,
That's a
my
lot of
streams are
subs.
PogChamp, are they not? Yeah, thank you.
How long is it before school overtakes you and then you have to drop streaming?
It probably won't because I'm a psych major.
Yeah, he's actually getting patients from online gaming, analyzing their flows.
You could be like the video game lawyer, except you could be like the video game therapist.
Is there a system of point buy for ability scores in D&D like there is in Pathfinder?
Yes.
Yeah. But they're not using that. They're using pre-assigned stats.
They're using
like the standard array, like 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the numbers, but yeah.
No, yeah, the official handbook does say 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, and 8.
Instead of 46, drop the lowest.
Yeah.
How many people are Destiny playing with?
It sounded like 4 or 5.
That sounds pretty standard.
That's a good size.
I think like they could have a lot of fun if Steven likes it. I don't know.
Do you actually think you will?
No, I don't.
Is he still playing with Dylan Sprouse?
It's one of two things. Either A, he's gonna unfiltered it and hate it and just zone out, or B, he's gonna really like it and get real autistic about it. There's no in between.
He's going to play League during it and then go, oh, is it my turn? What can I do?
He's banned, buddy.
I think whether or not he likes it is really going to be determined by what kind of character he's playing. I think that's going to be a huge factor.
I think he would enjoy a rogue because it's the thinky class, or a wizard because it's kind of also like thinky, right? Like rogues.
I think he might like bard because then he can just talk to everyone.
The bards are fucking boring.
I mean,
Druid.
this is a dungeon
Be
crawl,
still fun.
so there might not be a lot of RP.
Yeah, it's a brutal
Yeah,
dungeon
it's
crawl
it's
from
gonna
what I
be
understand.
extremely heavy combat based. So
Uh,
I don't know, probably something like a cleric or a spellcaster. would
Cleric
be
is
fun.
probably the best. You get the tankiness of having either 16 to 18 AC. You have spells, so you can also use those means. You buff and can heal the party. And you can frontline as well if needed.
He has too much ADHD to play any spellcasting class.
No, he doesn't. Spellcasting is extremely easy, dude.
I think he has like.
And it.
I think he has just like the right amount of autism to play like a spellcasting class and enjoy it.
Wait, who's he playing with for the first week?
What?
I know the DMs are Trump and Koibu, and Trump's going to be playing the monsters, so it's going to have like a war game aspect to the whole thing, which should be interesting.
Oh, that sounds totally interesting.
What's up, Clipper Zipper in the Twitch chat? He's my friend. Sorry, go ahead.
He might have been joking about he's going to be really into the role-playing aspects, but in case he wasn't, possibly choosing a charisma-based class. But I don't know, are there charisma casters in D&D like Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Most of them
bards,
are
warlocks, sorcerers, to an extent, paladins.
Wait, could he
So,
could
like,
just go Great Old One Warlock and speak to people like through their mind or some shit?
Yeah.
They're starting at level 1, so no.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while.
Oh yeah, level 3.
That
Yeah,
and
they're not starting at
also
level 3.
they're starting at level 1, and casting classes are generally very squishy, and as soon as you die, you're out.
What level does it go to?
Yeah,
A
that's
great
what-
old one, you can talk to people telepathically at level 1.
Yeah, the third level thing is like.
Yeah, but I mean, how useful is that?
It's for role-playing, duh.
I mean, what's always fun is to just call the monster a bitch over and over again through its mind while they can't see you.
Bards can sort of do that with dissonant whispers or whatever it's called.
It's a cantrip.
Actually, that sounds really cool. I would build a character like that.
Slowly make the monster lose confidence in itself.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about Destiny, you should be a bard and just use cutting words over and over.
Oh yeah,
That would be amazing, yeah.
Cutting words is level 3 though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that a cantrip, or am I thinking of Vicious Mockery?
That's Vicious Mockery, that's a cantrip. Cutting words
How
is level.
long does it usually take them to level up? Like, how many weeks would it take them to get all these spells?
They should get level 2 in like a session now.
level 1 should be.
Yeah, levels like 1 to 3 you can do in a session, and then after that it's like.
But I think that's entirely dependent on the DM, because I've played campaigns where we actually do have experience awarded per like scenario, and whatever, and then others where it's
I've played that shit too, and it's autistic.
Level up now arbitrarily.
Yeah, no, Mr. Moon, I've heard the times you played D&D. It was
It's
autistic.
so dumb, dude. They like, nah.
Didn't you kill your entire party because that's what your character would do?
That's what my character would do, homie.
It's not
One of
because
those
he killed his entire party because he wanted all the XP.
No.
to himself.
Listen. Yeah,
Tell
but-
the story.
that's
Tell
why.
the story. Tell the story.
Basically, what happened was
You're autistic.
we rolled a bad. No, it was perfectly in character. Okay, we rolled a bad monster. And I think all of my people got down except for me, and then I killed the monster, and I was playing like an evil rogue. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take all their fucking money and kill them. So that's what I did.
Wow, that's tooling
If
character.
you're chaotic evil, maybe.
I think I was. So yeah, I took all that shit.
Alright, then yeah, perfectly.
I
All right.
said, later. I said,
character though,
I said, later, bitch.
Such a shit.
I mean, it's their
It's so
fault
bad.
for playing with a chaotic evil character, so really it's not Mr. Mooden's fault.
Except, like, that's not really how it works.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. That's not how it works. It's just well, no.
When are we gonna get some?
I made like 8 gold.
Nice.
Yeah,
You did. I'm so proud of you.
Why the fuck?
How many other DMs are
Why is Mr. Moten still here?
Because I'm doing
No one's
homework.
banned him yet.
Because you're here.
Yeah, true.
Also,
He was a nice
Sundra just got here. He's the DM of several games.
Who did?
I did.
Who are you?
I'm the DM. I run 3 games for all the DGG memers, or as many as I can at least.
Can I be in one of your games?
Yeah, I mean, I'm at like max capacity already. Spots are pretty limited.
Does anyone else
Are you playing
DM?
with Sylvain?
I do.
Can we continue on with Destiny's Autism?
Okay.
Right.
So, okay, classes. Okay. So, we're looking at survivability. Barbarian, fighter, and paladin.
Why are you still looking at the Wikipedia article?
We were talking about...
Yeah, we all think you should be a bard.
What?
We were talking about
Who said
bard
it?
or cleric.
Why would I
Bard
be
or
a
cle-
bard
no,
or
he wasn't
cleric?
naming.
So
Okay.
clerics can have an AC of anywhere from 16 to 18, so they're very tanky. They can do pretty decent.
What is
frontline
AC?
damage.
Armor class?
Armor class.
Armor class, yeah.
Armor class is the best way to just avoid damage altogether, because if they don't hit that number, they just don't hit you, and you're basically safe.
If
You
I
also
play
have
my
spell
piano during the roleplay, do you think everybody will like me and I can like sing songs? Is
Dude,
that
you'll
what
be the
bards
best
do?
bard.
Play a bard.
Bardic song, yeah.
Exactly.
Also, if you're a bard, you have a cantrip called Vicious Mockery, so you can like call him a bitch. And
Wait, if
roll
I'm a
for
bard, can I
disadvantage.
heal?
Yes.
Could I like
Yeah,
white
you
knight one of the
can.
players if I really liked her or whatever? I could like just heal her all the
Yes.
time.
If you want to play the
Absolutely,
White Knight
of
class,
course.
that's Paladin.
Or you could be a bard pretending to be a paladin.
I mean, you could be a rogue pretending to be basically anything.
Whatever, just play 2 games. Be a rogue pretending to be a bard, pretending to be a wizard. Fuck it.
Okay.
Alternatively, like, what sounds cool or fun to you? I don't know.
It's not about having fun. It's about winning. You not see how I play games?
Yeah, I was
Okay,
thinking
so you
about
should be a
something that
wizard.
wins.
Yeah, be a wizard.
That's a random
Try harding indeed.
Sounds like a wizard to me.
I mean, if you're level 1, the probable most overpowered spell you can use is sleep. We just put everyone to sleep.
Wait, you can get a
Sleep
second
is
class?
extremely good.
Yeah, you
No,
can-
not
Not at
fifth-
level 1.
What is the second class? What level do you have to go to?
So, pretty
I
much,
mean, you could take a class
instead of leveling
at
up
level
in
2.
the same class, you just pick another class and you start leveling up in that one.
What's the max level in
Theoretically,
this
you can
game?
have
2.
Level 2.
What's the max level I said?
20.
20.
Okay.
So you could have 20 different classes.
I mean,
From
there's
my
12.
understanding, the game is like actively trying to kill you, hence why Trump's role in the game as a combative NPCs. So I don't think you're going to be really living past level 1 or 2.
What, dude? That's what we're trying to roll. Barbarian. Barbarian was base HP 12, fighter was 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbarian
Fighter
also-
has a thing that gives you a little bit of regen.
Yeah. So fighters can heal themselves, and barbarians can activate a buff
Enrage.
that gives them bonus damage, and they take half damage from everything.
Holy shit, it's like Gargoyle Plate.
Basically.
So, who's cooler, fighter or barbarian?
That's up to you.
We were talking about cleric,
Fighter.
though.
Why do I want to be a cleric?
Because then you can do
Spellcasting.
something
Because with the right
Tanky.
spells, a cleric can bump his AC to 20 at level 1, which is, I think, the highest you can get it for
All
any
right.
class.
I'm
level
just gonna
1.
I'm just gonna put this in context. So like what AC means. So that's the number that the monster is like trying to roll to hit you,
Mm-hmm.
and it's rolling a 20-sided dice plus whatever. At low level, it's probably gonna be like 3, 4.
3 to
like that.
5.
Yeah.
Wait, so the rolls are just to the AC is just to determine the 2 hit? That's it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's to determine if you hit or not. So if they roll a 15 and your AC is 16, it will not hit you. They won't hit you.
Oh, so there's no percentage reduction, or is that a
No.
different stat, or?
It's
No,
a straight, it won't hit you.
If you play a variant
Straight roll,
human,
yeah.
you could get heavy armor master as a feat, and that gives you like 3 damage taken off any hit that would hit you.
And it sounds like this. The roll has to
And-
be equal to or greater than. So if you've got 20 AC,
Yeah.
they can still roll a 20 to hit you.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
But
do.
at level 1, the enemies you should be up against rolling, the odds of that are, I want to say, only like a 25 to 15% chance of actually hitting you any given time.
So is there like a modifier on what enemies can roll? Does every enemy roll a 20-sided die, or?
every
enemy
Everybody
has their
rolls a
own
20-sided
modifiers.
die. in
And then
combat
they'll
when
have a
trying to hit
various
somebody.
amount of like plus to that roll. So they might have like
Hold on. Trump's in the chat.
plus-
Are paladins banned?
No, they're not banned. I'm talking to him on Skype, okay? I actually
okay.
have a personal relationship with him. Don't ever reach
Alright,
out to
my
people
bad.
on my Twitch chat like that
Go
again.
ahead.
Paladins aren't banned. They are relatively tanky and have a bit of healing as well.
It's called lay on hands. You put your hand on someone, they heal.
Slap your ass, make you feel good.
It's also important to note that when staying alive, it's not so much like just not being stupid with your movements and actions is going to make you survive longer than anything else.
It's like XCOM.
Yeah.
Actually, also like XCOM, D&D is really big in the way is the best way to not take damage is to kill everything faster than they can kill it.
Okay, but so I don't want to be like, I'm worried if I'm a barbarian, are they going to rely on me to tank? Is there going to be like people standing behind me? Because I don't want that shit. I'm not tanking for other people.
Usually the DM will prioritize hitting the barbarian or whatever tank class, and barbarians are always the tank.
I mean, if you want to be a big pussy, you can play a fighter who just has dex and uses a hand crossbow and gets to shoot the hand crossbow twice.
Or you can just do like rogue and do sneak attack.
Didn't they say that you can't do that? The Mike knows it.
Hey, listen. Sorry, I was gonna insult him.
Do you want to do mega damage, or do you want to be a consistent damager in the party?
I want to be not killed. Okay, fuck damage. I want to play the
Then do
opposite of what I
range
play
damage.
in every other game. Okay, range damage.
Range damage?
Cleric.
Why cleric? Why do you want to make me the worst class?
Fighter, ranger.
Clerics have extremely good damage output. They also have a lot of utility buff-wise. They can heal.
What does he have against cleric? Can we go through that?
Because it's
What's
a
your
healing
problem?
class. I'm not
It's
a healer.
Not only a healing class.
Do they heal?
Is it because you're
It's a
atheist?
healing class.
No,
Is it because you're atheist and a cleric is mandatorily going to have to believe into a god?
Clerics might be associated.
You could play a war
Wait,
cleric.
ranger? Isn't that what
yeah.
like Aragorn was? What would Aragorn's class be in Lord of the Rings?
Ranger.
Fighter.
Look, hunters and skilled
Ranger or
woodsmen,
fighter.
dude. These guys are
Dustin.
awesome. Can I be a ranger?
Well, can you ask if you can use the revised ranger because it's better than what's in the book? Like, can you ask your DM?
They just said edition 5e.
I mean, it doesn't matter at level 1.
Oh yeah, it's the exact same level
Well,
one. I
let's
guess you
plan
won't.
for level 20 because that's how far we're going, okay?
Destiny, if you're looking to survive and like stay off the front lines, the two ability scores you want to focus on are dexterity and constitution.
Hell yeah.
Dexterity directly influences your AC and gives you a higher defense bonus, and constitution directly influences your bonus to HP.
Usually,
Unless you
higher
play
constitution, more
anything that
HP, higher
uses
dex,
heavy
harder
armor.
to hit.
I think we should just like
Dex doesn't
explain
really
stats
affect your
so we
armor that
understand.
much.
So you
It
can
can
just
add
understand.
I mean, they all
Plus
sound
two
like the same
for
stats you
half
used to
the
see in like
armors.
Smogs like a long time ago. Like I'm guessing Constitution
Why
is
are you
HP,
using
strength
Wikipedia then?
is amount of
Melee
you
damage.
do, yeah.
Melee damage and melee chance to hit.
Okay.
Dex is your chance to hit with range, but it doesn't influence bonus damage.
Yes,
with
it does.
Yeah, it does in
Actually,
5th edition.
Oh, it does? Oh,
In
shit.
5th
That's
edition.
awesome.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
play a dex character. Get a fucking longbow. Snoop.
Wait, can a ranger use a longbow?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
But rogues
dude,
are
ranger
actual
sounds
class
real
with actual
badass, dude.
Efficiency, you can use it.
Rogues are-
Then again,
rogues
you can be a
do that.
fighter, and you can get the archery feat at like level 1 instead of level 2.
Okay,
Destiny, it sounds like you want to be overpowered. Rangers are the worst class in the game.
Yeah, be a fighter.
Yeah,
Be a
wait,
fighter.
why are
Yeah,
rangers the
it's-
worst
Ranger.
class?
They are.
They were really
fucking bad.
badly optimized in the initial player's handbook. So they like re-released the ranger as part of Unearthed Arcana.
Okay, never mind.
Even
Fuck
when you're
ranger
not-
then.
Anything
Even
a
when you're
ranger
not
can
playing-
do, a fighter can do better.
Yeah,
If
be a
you play a
Okay,
fighter,
but fighter
you can
just
still
sounds so
play a
boring.
ranger.
That sounds like a
Okay.
level 1 character. Like you're a fighter and then you grow up to be like a knight or a barbarian or something better than that. Fighter just
Okay,
sounds...
okay.
It was in other editions. They've made fighter pretty good in 5th edition.
Yeah, in
so
5th
is it-
edition, you can grow into like I'm gonna be a battle master. I'm gonna do fucking kick-ass shit with my sword and shit.
Yeah, and then they're still gonna say, well, you're just the fighter. Like that just sounds so
Or
lame. It
you can
sounds
do
lame, dude.
Like
World-
stat wise and like number wise, fighters are extremely good. Probably one of the best damage dealing classes in the game. However, they're so boring and dull in combat.
They're really bad.
I played a fighter in another campaign and I quit halfway through just because I was tired of just.
You ruined
rolling
their
for a
whole
melee attack.
campaign.
No, I came back as a cleric.
I mean, I had fun
Useful
with my
class.
fighter when I made my
Yeah,
fighter
that
for
was
a wizard.
actually useful.
You
Like-
could
Play
be
an
a
Eldritch
rogue.
Knight. So
Okay,
you can
wait,
actually
so-
cast
Eldritch
spells and
Knight.
shit as a fighter.
That's what I'm talking about. Eldritch Knight.
Oh wait, Trump said the revised ranger is fine. Does that make the ranger way better?
Yeah.
It does make
Yep.
it a lot better, but it's still probably one of the weakest.
Okay, fuck that then. Fuck the ranger. That's out. Aragorn is a pussy anyway. Okay,
be
fighter.
a
So
rogue.
you said fighter is good but boring. I'm okay with boring. I play League
Yeah,
all day.
fighter.
Fighters actually aren't boring in 5th edition. Like they're pretty good.
Champion fighter, extremely boring.
Alright.
But
Oh yeah, champions are boring. It's just like herp derp I crit sometimes. Haha, I got him.
Oh shit! So it's like playing Tryndamere, dude. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you can basically be like a Witcher, dude. If you take Eldritch Knight, you can cast spells and melee attack. I mean, you'll only be using low-level spells and cantrips, but still, it's pretty cool.
You're basically a Witcher.
Yeah, you can like buff your sword to like fucking do extra damage and cool shit.
You can get mage armor and just be naked, but have like enough AC to not care.
Okay, dude. Tell me why I shouldn't build a fighter then, because now.
You should build a fighter.
Well, but why shouldn't I? I need somebody to advocate against it, because I'm leaning towards.
You might want to do a charisma class.
Because all
Okay.
you need to do is weigh on being a charismatic fighter.
Because maybe you want to play a warlock or some other lame faggot class.
Whoa! He said it. He said it.
Oh no!
He said it.
Okay.
Chill.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm thinking fighter then. I'm thinking fighter.
Down the line, you might want some more diversity, maybe.
Why? Because it's diversity is our greatest strength. Get out of here with that SJW bullshit.
I banned him. Don't worry.
We drag Haha up here. He's a pretty experienced D&D player.
Why is everyone writing off Rogue?
Why are we writing off
We're not
Rogue?
writing it off. It's just if you're doing a dungeon crawl, it's not amazing.
He doesn't want to die.
It's pretty
so.
decent as a ranger, though. You can range Rogue.
How
You can
does
range
like
fighter.
HP work? Am I gonna automatically regen it between fights, or do I need someone else to?
You need to rest.
So essentially, you have to rest, or someone uses healing magic. So there's two kinds of rest. There's short rest, which is like 1 hour, and you roll dice, and you get like some HP back. And then there's long rest, which is like 8 hours, and then you get all of your HP back.
Okay,
You
and
also
then
get your hit dice back at the end of a long rest.
is there mana pool in this game or for healing?
Spell slots.
No, so
No.
it's a little bit different. So pretty much you like have spells that you know, and then you can cast a certain number of those spells.
Wait, do you have the player's handbook open at all?
No, he doesn't.
Oh god.
I sent
Why?
you a DM.
That's
with
what we're
a
here
DM.
Why do you not have
I'm not
that?
reading the whole fucking book. Do you think I have time? I'll
You
be
don't
right back
have
in
to.
You don't
3
have
hours.
Really
to-
good.
You don't have
No,
to
no,
read
You
it.
don't have to read it, but you can like
It's-
look at.
we
what
can
people
we
are
can
doing
point you to
consistently.
pages and you can look at them and then we can explain
Okay.
like
Okay,
how spell
okay,
slots
alright.
work.
Chill. Okay, I'm opening
I'm
it.
chilling, dude.
He's not opening it.
Hey, Mr. Mooten.
Yeah.
I'm opening it. Okay. Player's handbook. Is this illegal?
Definitely
What's-
not.
What's your
You mean,
definition
did you
of
buy it
illegal?
legally?
What's the? How much does this cost to just buy?
Destiny player.
$40
Prove it. You can turn
$40.
into a fucking bear
Listen,
and can
no one
resurrect
buys
yourself.
this shit. Okay.
They are
But the important thing
literally
is he's
immortal.
streaming, and someone could probably just go.
This is
I
gonna be
paid for
posted
that
on
copy for him.
He should have just not
official-
said anything.
Yeah, this is my
I'll
purchase
fucking
edition.
see
Oh,
you.
listen, I'll buy it later. I don't care. All right.
There you go.
What page do I go to?
Like
Go to
71.
page.
For
No,
what?
go to page 4. That's the table of contents. It's your best friend.
What? I don't want to go to the table con. I want you to tell me where to go.
Okay, where do you want to go though?
Jesus.
What are you looking for?
Okay, choosing a class. We're leaning
Wow.
towards fighter. I'm going to page 70. I'm going to read about.
Yeah, there you go.
Hell
There
yeah!
you
Welcome
go.
to the
Almost like what I said.
Wait, why did we roll out druid though? That one guy was a rogue.
Rogues.
Rogues
You
can
can
be
ask
sneaky.
Mr. Mooten about rogues, okay?
Rogues can be sneaky. They can turn into assassins and stab people in the back.
They're also extremely good in combat.
Yeah, you can devastate from range.
They are.
If you go assassin, you can do like 40 damage in one shot.
Yeah.
Sneak attacks are OP.
In my
It's
cursive
a high-skilled
games,
class.
in
for
my
a
cursive
high-skilled player.
Strahd game, I was hitting for like 100 damage per turn as a
Gee,
rogue.
what level were you? What the fuck?
I was like level 10 or 11. But
Hell yeah!
Never mind. Yep.
We need to keep in mind Trump has very specifically said he's going to be controlling the monsters and he is looking to kill people.
Yeah.
So he will be looking to specifically counter classes like rogue.
What if I'm
Yeah,
getting
I
like
reckon-
stream sniped? What if Trump like specifically just
He
wants to kill
totally
me?
he
are.
is, dude.
He is.
Yeah, that's
the
what's
good
gonna
news is
happen.
The GM is always stream sniping, and if
The most survivable thing at level 1 is to play a variant human that takes the heavy armor master feat.
Can you get the Misty Step as a wizard level 1, or is that
Misty Step's a
That's
level
a
2
warlock
spell, so
thing.
no,
No,
you get it
no,
at level
no,
3
It is
earliest.
not. It is objectively not a war.
You can
I
get
have
it
Yeah, it's
though,
not a,
like-
it's not a warlock thing. I'm wrong.
Yeah,
You-
but the
I
thing
know.
is, like, I feel like Trump will be focusing wizards and warlocks.
You can get Misty
Problem.
Step at level 1
Right
if
off.
you play
Well,
that
that
Adric.
depends. Is Trump going to be playing like the NPCs
Yeah, Misty Step at level
intelligent,
3.
or is he just going to be
No,
as
I'm
That's
saying
a good
you can get
question.
it at level
Yeah,
1.
if he's a really good DM, he'll actually be playing the intelligence.
Yeah, if he's playing a bunch of like dumb goblins, then maybe the goblins take a round or two to realize, hey, we should target the guy throwing fireballs. But
Do you think
if he's
Trump's
playing
really
them all
gonna be
like
that
with 20
cruel
in,
though?
What?
Do you think he's gonna be that cruel with like a first-time D&D?
Yeah, they said that they're looking
Yeah.
to kill multiple people.
Oh, what? The
Yeah,
Tucker's kobolds now?
Yeah,
Fuck.
wait, isn't that the
with
thing? The
Foible.
whole thing, like
Yeah.
they're actually having a players killed counter, so like they're actually just
Yeah, and they've got
trying
like
to
a big like
spike that
rotating
number.
cast like that they're trying to bring in and out. So.
Yeah, okay, so you're
Are
gonna
they trying to do like a West
probably
Marches maybe?
Okay, so I'm gonna be a fighter. Is that okay? Are we all in agreement?
I think fighter is an
It's
excellent
your
choice
character.
for
You're a
starting
low-skilled
character.
player.
Wait, what would a high skill player do?
Wizard.
What the fuck
Druid.
character sheet are you looking
They'd
at?
play the DM.
Cleric,
Game.
what the? I'd say probably be the hardest to play.
Cleric is one of the easiest classes. It's just
It is.
fucking good.
But you're just gonna get focused as a caster.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to get focused.
Again, this is XCOM where you don't control
You're
everyone.
gonna.
So
You're choosing literally a martial class. You're gonna get focused. There's no.
Well,
There's
he's
no
ranged, so
non-focus.
Yeah, and then you can
move.
play around that. Dude.
Yeah, if he's gonna be a range fighter, then it's a lot easier. He has goodish AC because he might focus on dexterity, right?
Ranged fighters are actual
I
trash.
wouldn't focus on
You're
dexterity.
trying-
What?
No.
Maybe. What the William?
Like if they're trying to kill people.
If you're
you just
going
pick them
range,
up.
you
They could
might
be
as
on
well
the
go for the magic memes. Like, there's no.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I agree
dude.
100%.
I kind of don't.
using
but
a
whatever.
bow is actual, like, just
the
not
bow,
effective.
you gotta remember, the bow has a minimum and maximum range. If they're gonna be fighting in like
Yeah.
indoor like scenarios, then
There's no point.
pulling out a bow is gonna be a very big detriment because you're gonna be rolling at disadvantage most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like,
Okay. I get your point.
if he wants to play like a martial class, being the front line, playing a rogue would probably be best. You have
So
well,
But he
they're
doesn't
level
want a
one.
front line.
He
though.
doesn't want
Instead of all these ifs,
Well,
can we
why
just
does-
ask Destiny what he wants to do?
He wants to
Yeah.
survive. He wants to.
Okay,
kill
we're a
shit.
fighter. I've decided on fighter. Okay, what's next?
Fighter?
Really?
Sure.
Yeah,
Wait, what do
use
you mean
a
really?
race.
Is it really bad? Shut up. We're doing fighter. Okay, what's
fighter's
next?
Not bad. I was
Race.
just gonna throw my hat in the ring and say
Race.
like wizard.
Okay,
honestly.
what's
I
the
think we've
closest
got
thing
too
to
many cups
Cuban?
and too many of our shit.
Human.
You
Closest
wanna
to
you wanna
human,
play a
halfling.
variant
Elf.
human most likely if you want
Halfling.
to survive, just so you can get a feat at level 1.
I agree with that statement.
Wait, you need to level up to get
DMs
feet?
Don't let that.
Yeah,
If your
variant
DM
human if it's allowed.
Yeah, if your DM is willing and generous enough to let you start as a variant human, then by all means do it because it's the most broken class. If not, then maybe go with
Race.
something like, I don't know, orc. If you want to be really tanky and have a lot of health later on, then Hill Dwarf is probably
Hill Dwarf,
yeah.
Mountain dwarf is god tier.
Is Hildorf the one that gives you +1 to wisdom
It's
and
the
the extra
no, it's the
health?
Constitution and the
It's the
strength.
Constitution and the extra. Yeah.
That's mountain.
Wait, what is variant human?
Variant human.
So it's a regular
is,
human. You get less stat ups, but you get a feat, and feat.
Variant
Doesn't-
human.
That's
Variant
that's
human
the norm.
doesn't get +1 to everything. They
Is the
get
variant
plus
one with
one
the
to
plus
two,
twos, or-
two,
Oh, okay.
two stats that you want and a
And the
feat.
feet, yeah.
Okay,
feats
where do
are
you see
broken in
what is this
5e.
variant? Where do you see this variant thing at?
It's
at
under the
end
it's
of
under the human.
in the player's handbook on page. Let me find it.
I'm looking at human right now.
It's the bottom of 31. It's the
It'll
green
be-
box.
Yeah, bottom of
be
page
like in,
31.
like,
There's a
some-
little green box
it'll
that
be a
says variant
scroll.
human traits.
That'll be a scroll.
It'll be like
Oh.
a scroll thing, yeah. Add-on text. Oh, hi, mom.
Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, variant human traits. You see it right there.
You guys see it?
Get ability score.
Right? It's like in like a
skills, and
pop
feat.
out. It's like a pop out boy, right?
Okay, so our race is human. Our class is fighter.
Just make sure. Have Kobu, right, and asked him if it's a variant. Like, is that a meme he can do? Or
He said it's okay.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
boy. You should definitely.
and now we gotta think about feats, boys. Uh oh.
We're doing
Pole
full
arm
on-
master!
pole arm master.
Hold
Pole arm
defender.
master!
Defender. Our
He's
sentinel.
yeah,
sentinel.
Pole Arm Master's amazing.
He's
But
doing
on
great.
level 1,
Why would he
Wait,
do
wait,
pole?
wait,
on the
wait. Where are
masters.
feats at?
Feats
chapter
are under
6.
the
If you go to page 2.
customization options. For it's like right under multi-classing.
It's page 165.
Why would he get pole arm if he's going range? Unless
It's
you're
not
doing
going
range.
Pole Arm Master
right?
gives you pseudo range because you'll be fighting from 10 feet away.
He's
Oh,
not
you
sure
hit
if
him with
he's
the
doing
back.
ranged.
Actually, crossbow mastery. If he's doing range, probably not.
Don't use crossbows.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay, the thing with crossbow mastery is that it actually makes crossbows viable, but you use a feed for it. So,
There's no point to use it.
I disagree.
I think.
Heavy
I mean,
armor
are you for sure gonna go like a?
Might as well go
ranged
tavern brawler.
No, I'm not attached to
master?
ranged at all.
Okay, so in my opinion, if you're gonna go fighter, I think the Sentinel feat is fucking insane.
It is really
because
good.
it gets you it gets you a reaction to attack somebody who's not attacking you. You get to
That's
attack
a
on an
front
opponent's
line
turn.
boy though. That's a front line.
It is a
master
front
boy.
line guy. But
Well,
if you have a
fighter,
sword and a
he's a front
shield,
line.
and your like AC is like 19 because you have a sword, a shield, heavy armor, and the protection fighting style, or not protection, I think defense fighting
Defense.
style, you're basically untouchable anyway, except for stuff that is like saving
Not
throws.
20 or something.
And if you
Yeah,
do
not
get
20.
touched, you're a fighter, so you have a lot of HP. So it's
You also
really
have
easy to
second
scratch.
wind, which is
Second
basically
wind,
heal.
Second, they don't get that
Yeah.
till second level.
They got
though.
level 1.
No, second
Oh,
wind's
do
a
they?
level 1.
How long does it
Second
take
wind's
you?
that you get at level 2.
How long does it take you to level up?
By the
Levels
end of
1
your
to
first
2
session,
can happen in like half a session, honestly.
yeah.
Okay.
But that entirely depends on the DM. Some will award XP based on like actual monster kills and all that. Some will just arbitrarily say, "Hey, you level up now."
Koibu
Just
likes
even
to
bottom
calculate
left
the
of page 167.
He's very
Which
much
isn't
like
very
a per monster killed XP kind of guy. So
You get experience for role playing too.
Really?
probably.
You might.
Yeah.
I
The way
don't.
Koibu
I don't
runs
think.
chaos campaigns,
From what
I
I've
doubt
heard
they'll do it.
about all this, it sounds like a meat grinder, and I don't know if there's going to be a lot of role playing.
It sounds like there's going to be close to none.
It's like literally if you're entertaining on the stream, you'll get a little XP. That's all it'll be.
Just meme out really hard and then get XP from that.
Yeah, just interrupt everybody and be autistic. You'll be level 20 in no time.
Talk about Trump a lot.
Please don't.
Start more Twitter drama. Fuck it.
Okay. So what did we say was really good? Sentinel?
Sentinel,
Pole Arm
You're gonna
Master,
be-
and Heavy Armor Master are probably the top 3 for level 1.
All right. Yeah, I
If
would
you pick
advocate for Polar
Sentinel-
Master. Polar
I
Master.
would pick Heavy Armor Master because if you're getting hit by a bunch of shit, then you literally just take less damage.
I
But
feel like
Paul
we're
Arm's
we're
combined
being
stuff.
very sporadic, and I think that Destiny isn't keeping up.
Yeah,
Are you?
we
should
have
we get
too
one?
many cooks right now. I think.
Well, no, it's not that it's too many cooks. We should just be creating the fighter class and then using the feat afterwards.
All right.
Sure. Let's do that.
All right. So go to your
Wow, organization.
Go to your character sheet, I guess.
Okay, character sheet.
Are they making him roll
All
for his
right.
stats?
So what are the no?
stat
So they're
Standard
assigned.
array.
All right. So
Ooh.
do you have like the list of like what your stats are?
15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 8.
Yeah.
8 int.
Put
Alright.
put that 8 in int. It's a garbage stat unless you're a wizard, or if you're gonna go Eldritch Knight.
You
Wait,
don't
hold on,
play
hold on,
Harry
hold on,
Potter?
hold on. Okay, base stats are all these. Am I supposed to enter these in each box?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
depending
choice.
on which one you want more, right?
15, 14, 13. Oh, wait, like
You
I have
have
to
those-
assign these. Like,
Yeah, you
Correct.
assign the
Yes.
stat.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
So the last 3 that you see there are all mental stuff. So that like wisdom, int, and charisma. That's all kind of mental stuff. You're not
Okay,
gonna
wait,
use it
okay,
that
hold
much,
on, hold on.
so-
Okay,
Hold
okay.
on. Hold
Straight-
on.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Destiny, hold on. Put those in the little boxes
Put what?
under where you're putting the 15. You got to put it in the little box below it.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, chill.
Yeah, a little circle.
Okay, so strength determines what? 2 hit and damage?
Yeah.
yes.
Damage with
Yeah.
melee weapons and
Also-
also throwing weapons.
It also
And-
affects your things like athletics, how fast you can run, how far you can
Yeah,
run,
skills.
how long you can climb.
Not how
Some
fast you
skill.
can
I
run.
think
Grapple
All right.
checks.
and grappling as well. That's a
That's-
huge meme.
Okay, so let's just explain skills so that you can see those are like right alongside your stats, just down and to the right a little bit. If you have proficiency in a skill, which you get from your class and race sometimes, you add additional bonuses beyond your stats to something. So if you were doing like an acrobatics check and you didn't have acrobatics trained, you would just add your dex. But if you were training acrobatics, you would also add your proficiency bonus. Just to explain what that means.
Gotcha,
So
okay.
how about we go to the page where in the player handbook it has all the information for what the stats mean. Yeah.
Which
Instead of-
page?
Sure, you can go.
Ooh,
to
another
that.
feat is also the
That's
lucky
chapter
feat.
7,
That's
I
a
believe.
really good feat as well.
Yeah,
level
we'll
one.
do feet like last. I feel like.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
thinking out loud. I'm sorry.
It's a lot of words. Yeah.
Where are stats listed?
Table of contents and wherever it says stats.
Yeah.
Pretty
Page
sure.
13.
There you go. Go to the stats and actually read what each
No,
one
no
does
way.
for
It's
you.
page 13.
Just go to page
it is
13 and
then.
find out.
So wait, does it not say stats at all in the table of contents? Can I ban the guy that said that?
Yep.
Attributes. It might
God.
mean.
Yeah, attributes. That's the word. they
Ability
use.
scores.
Yeah,
There you go.
Which is 173 apparently.
Oh, ability
Yeah.
scores. Okay, 173. Gotcha.
170.
Oh, it's on 13 as well. So.
There is also a summary.
The
on page
description
12.
of all the stats, though, or all the different things, are pretty early on. It's like
Yeah, page 12.
Strength is how strong you are.
yeah, it's literally like
Wait, what are you guys looking at? I don't understand. I'm
player's
looking at
handbook.
175. 175 on the player's handbook is where the ability, where each ability is explained to you.
But it's also explained on page 13. Well, 13 of the PDF, 12 in the
Ability scores
number.
and modifiers. You're there. There you go. Chapter 7. Using ability scores.
Okay, so okay, hold on. So strength is how strong you are, and athleticism and all that. What is dexterity?
like how
Flexible.
fast you
nimble
are
you
and
are.
hand-eye coordination.
Why did somebody say like running speed was determined by strength? Is it determined by
That
strength
is
and dex?
That is straight up untrue. Running speed
No,
is
how long
given
you
by
can run is
class and
dictated
race.
by your athletics.
So-
It's probably not going to come up unless you're doing like long travel or chase sequences.
It's like
and
endurance
things
stuff,
like that.
basically.
Sounds
Yeah.
like you won't be.
Okay,
It's how
and
much you
then
can bench.
constitution
Yep.
is hit points and
Yep.
what else?
Hit points and resistance to things like
Poison.
disease and poison.
Okay.
Things like that.
it's also like how long you can hold your breath.
Okay,
How many
intelligence.
reps you can do.
Yep, intelligence.
It's
I don't
How much you
know.
know about
like,
Don't
world and
bother.
magic and
Intelligence
Your
affects how much
debatability.
you know about the world, your investigation skill, basically how much
Memory
you know
and
about
logic.
So if you like say
It's-
that there's
it's
like a
book
trap or you
knowledge.
walk into a room, would he like roll to a higher intelligence?
That would
Yeah,
be
like a
Alright.
roll
That's
investigation
wisdom.
to see.
Wait,
if
can
you
like
see
one or
any,
two
like,
people talk
traps.
instead of like 50 million people?
Yeah. Okay. So intelligence you use to like if you're actively searching for something. Or
Okay.
like trying.
No. What?
Wisdom
that's-
is
what?
That's perception.
what? No.
No,
that is
perception
what the
is to like notice things.
Yeah,
There's
perception
a lot of
is to
overlap
notice
between-
things. A lot of people don't know what they're talking about. Investigation is when you're
Mhm.
actively looking for traps. Wisdom is if you like just notice it, or you notice someone rustling around in the bushes, something like that.
The analogy that when I first started playing that I think is pretty good is that intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that it doesn't go into a fruit salad. That's a pretty good.
Okay, so you're telling me that if our characters come up to like a grand banquet or whatever, and then somebody puts a gun to my head and asks me whether or not the tomato goes in the fruit salad, I would want to roll high wisdom instead of high intelligence. Thank you for that
Yes.
analogy.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
You'd also
intelligence.
generally want
Is
wisdom.
mostly going to be fairly worthless for a fighter. You're
Okay.
not going to be using it very much, and there's probably going to be someone else in the group.
Sure. So, but like for
use it.
play styles and shit, right? When the DM, like if we roll into a new area, if I'm rolling low intelligence, I'm not gonna like volunteer to search around for something, right? That would never be
Probably not.
You
prerogative.
definitely could. Like, there's no
You
reason
could.
not
You
to.
would get a -1 to the roll. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Well, but would I hurt other people's abilities to search, or would does everybody just roll?
It
or?
depends on how he rolls it.
Honestly, in D&D, usually everybody plays a certain class that gives them certain abilities, and you want to let them do that because that's their time to shine.
Okay, and then
They're usually better at it.
okay, so and then wisdom is what is wisdom for in the game?
So wisdom is
Perception,
for
insight.
Spotting
You can tell if
things
people are like
and
lying
stuff.
and stuff.
Will wisdom
the
ever
most
help?
Yes, wisdom is the most important mental skill because so many spells that affect your character, things like being mind controlled, charmed, things of being like scared or frightened, all of these come down to wisdom. Wisdom is essentially willpower, how much mental constitution you have.
Okay, charisma. Is this just going to be checks for like talking to NPCs or?
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
Basically, yeah.
Strength of personality. You can be Tyrion.
What?
At higher levels, charisma stops you from like getting banished and shit.
Yeah.
Banished the Shadow Realm.
And plane shifted away.
Basically, yeah.
So every single stat in this edition has a like saving throw. So certain things that can affect you might have you roll a saving throw and you add your stat to it. So a lot of mind affecting things are like wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so
whereas intelligence and charisma saving throws are very, very rare. So if you were to have like a high mental stat on a fighter, which doesn't use mental stats for much else, you probably want it to be on wisdom.
So for a saving throw for like intelligence, would it be like somebody challenges you to like a math off, like a calculus integration?
No, more like somebody casts an illusory like monster, and you can tell with intelligence, is that monster real or is it fake?
Wait, what is a saving throw?
So a saving